Hi everyone, this is Pastor Josh here for your midweek message, and I know it's been a bit. I've been had a lot of stuff going on, and I've actually recorded 2 of these videos, and they never got out, and so technical difficulties and other difficulties, and we're starting off the new year, right, I guess. But I'm here now, and we're gonna plow forward. So this Sunday, we're going to be talking about Matthew 5, which is the Beatitudes. And again, it's the season of Epiphany. We're finding out more and more about who Christ is and who Jesus is to us, and how he's the Christ and how he moves in our lives. And so, as you know, the Beatitudes is kind of a big section. It's his teaching section. That Jesus is laying out the foundation of his kind of entire scope of his teaching message. And he's doing some controversial stuff. He's telling people that, blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are those who are weak. Blessed are those who are, poor in spirit, and so on and so forth. And, blessed are you that when you are reviled or persecuted for my name's sake. It's very counterintuitive to the world that they currently live in, because they believe in a world that when bad things happen to you, it's because God is punishing you. And if you were a better or good person or had God's favor, then bad things would not happen to you. And so Jesus is kind of turning that on its head and giving people a vision of a new world, a world where that when you give mercy, you get mercy. That when you mourn, you are comforted. That when you search for peace, you are the children of God. And it's this vision of a new world. It's a reversal of the current order. And vision is so very important. That great teachers are great because they give students a vision of what's possible, a vision of what could be. And I think that vision is one of those things that so few people have and so many people need. And that's what's scary. That's what's hard, is that we as a people, we don't know where we're going. We don't know who we are. We may not know what our meaning of our life is or why I'm put on the planet. And so we don't have this thought or vision of what is to come. And so we kind of go, I don't know. And so we putt along in our own little lives and do our own little thing and try to fill the gap wherever we can. And the big work of Christ in our lives is to give people a purpose, is to give them more than just being good people. That being a good person is not good enough. That doesn't matter. You can't be good. You can't. As I said last night at the Bible study, morality is a moving target. What is good for one person isn't always good for another. And God is not concerned with necessarily with morality. God is so much more concerned with discipleship, with being a follower of Christ, to be committed to what God would have you do. That is far more important. That is expansively more important than not stealing or not cheating or not using profanity or whatever it is, because there's many of instances in the Bible where prophets break the law, and it doesn't matter. Jesus breaks the law. He heals on the Sabbath, and they collect grain on the Sabbath, and they do all these different things, and it's not about that. It's not about the rules. It's not about following the rules. It's about being a person of faith. It's about being concerned with the divinity of God and finding that divineness in our lives and finding that deep center and that connection with God. That is what God wants, so that you can live a life where blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are the meek, blessed are the merciful, blessed are those people, because you can live out that expression of faith, that when people persecute you and accuse you falsely for my name's sake, you are blessed. Just as the prophets were reviled, you will be reviled for my name's sake. It's a great text, but it's a great vision of what could be. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you on Sunday. God bless.